Quick little update for the broodmares. I know last week I had told you guys Canadian Titan confirmed in full to my MVP. Capistrano confirmed in full to Lather Up. Dewey Ann kind of kept it quiet. She had her full. The plan was, because of the timing, the plan was to give her the year off, right? I didn't want any more, May, June, late May, June fulls. It's not fair to her. It wasn't fair to her at all. So we were going to skip a year. Now, the foal was born a couple of days early, maybe a half a week early, a week early, something like that. Like May 20th, I think. Anyway, somewhere around there. Jeff Rocky called me and said, hey, this mare's back in heat, her full heat, if you want to breed her. And I said, well, Jeff, I don't want those late May, June foals. He goes, Anthony, if you get her in full right now, it's an end of April full, which is perfect. I said, you know what, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, so just go ahead and breed her. If she catches on this one shot deal, then we'll put her in full, and if she doesn't, she gets a year off. Well, preliminary reports are she's in full. Now, she could absorb it. It could be a lot of things happen over the next 2 weeks. I guess at 45 days is when they're confirmed in full. But as of right now, Dewey Ann is in full. So, Muscle Chrome is in full to Long Tom, and Stolen Dance is in full to Uncle Peter. We have 5 broodmares. Well, unfortunately, now we have 6 broodmares, but we have 5 broodmares as of right now, and they're all in full. So that is some good news. I'm very, very happy, very excited. That, for some of these horses like Capistrano, that was a very good 2-year-old for us. Excited to see what she's going to throw. Just at 3, she couldn't put it all together. Didn't have a very good year. And rather than roll the dice and race her at 4, which could have worked out just like it did for Oso Pine, at 3, he battled injuries and really didn't show what he could do until he turned 4 and then took off and was the horse we knew he was at 4 and now into 5. But when it came to a horse that's fairly well bred, like Capistrano, it made much more sense to breed her. So we did. And it's good that we have that option, right? We have horses this year that we have planned to breed. Path of Totality, 100%. I'd like to put a mark of 53, 54 on her, get her up near 80, 100,000, and breed her. She's a Donato Hanover mare. I did notice that at least a couple of the Walners were out of Donato Hanover mares. Now, not my strong suit, breeding, but we do have a lot of good clients, and Steve Palermo, a good friend of mine, follows the breeding quite a bit. Larry, there's a number of clients out there that follow the breeding and subscribe to websites and know what the experts say in regards to breeding. So I'll pass the torch to them when it comes to breeding most of these mares. But when it comes to a horse like as I said, Path of Totality, to me what stands out is right in front of my eyes. Walner to a Donato Hanover mare, and a nice horse. Well, she's a nice, well-bred filly, lots of speed, lots of talent to offer. I think that's a slam dunk, but we're lucky enough to be able to breed some of these horses if we decide they're done racing, right? We had a horrible accident yesterday with Miss Mildred. She's never going to race again. She severed her tendon. She's done. That was arguably our best, or one of our best pacing fillies. Very talented. She was simply just switching gears and touched herself in the oddest way and sliced her tendon. So, if we gave her a year off, and yeah, she could race, but we were very fortunate to be involved with people that are breeders, and the Schaefers had said, hey, we'll just breed her. Just nonchalant, just the nicest people you'd ever want to meet. I knew it halfway down the lane when she put that bad step in. I didn't know how bad she injured herself, but I knew she was injured, and I was immediately elated because I could see what was happening. She was about to explode by the horses, and in the blink of an eye, immediately crushed all at the same time. And, to have a support staff, like the people that own that filly, was incredible, because it was a tough time yesterday. So, theoretically, we have 6 broodmares, 5 of them confirmed in full. Canadian Titan, who was a great 2-year-old. I don't think she missed the top 2, except for the time she made a break. Never missed the top 2. Trotted in 57. Was a good mare, a good filly. Injured herself at 3. And again, we have the opportunity to breed her, and we're going to. And we did, and she's in full. Capistrano, leading filly in the grassroots heading into the 2-year-old season. Got sick the last start of the year, but at the same time had a fantastic season. Won at least once in 53 as a 2-year-old pacer and looked great. Dewey Ann was well bred, not put together well. She did win a race in a snowstorm. It wasn't a great mile, but I loved her tenacity, her breeding and her tenacity. We bred her. She had a foal that we're going to break this year. We're going to bring that yearling up probably within the next couple of weeks. Bring her up closer to our farm. We have the baby at Dewey Ann's side, and now Dewey Ann and foal again. So thanks to Jeff Rock, because it never crossed my mind to breed this, not even for a second. So thank you very much, Jeff, for that. Muscle Chrome in full at Midland Acres to Long Tom. Looked at our Long Toms. Of Tom, Prairie Fire, Slim Jimmy. Yeah, Of Tom, Slam Dunk. And very happy to breed Muscle Chrome to Long Tom. And then Stolen Dance, that colt, we lost the baby to Stolen Dance. The yearling had a neurological problem. Didn't breed her last year, so this will again be our first kick of the cat, so to speak, for Stolen Dance. In fold Uncle Peter. Kevin Greenfield has her at Hickory Lane, and excited to see what's going to happen with her. Been a long road with myself and my partners with Stolen Dance, but hopefully the long game will pay off with this mare. So that's a quick update. It's a 6-minute, almost 7-minute update on the mares. But I'll be back. We'll talk about the 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds in just a second.